Hello, everyone. This is Empowerment Network, and my name is Comfort Convo. I'm joined by Andy and Collins this evening, and we shall be discussing the sweet and happy topic. Let's play with numbers. Hello, Andy.
Hi. My favorite subject, as you well know, Comfort.
Yes. If you are new, for those who are new here, guys, if you forget Andy's name, call him the figures guy, the numbers guy, and everybody will know. Go for him when you need anything or you have anything to do with numbers. So here comes Mr. Mana.
Hello, everyone. Good evening.
Yes. So, guys, let's play this game together. It's a sweet game. What does numbers mean to us in this business, to our company ONPASSIVE, and to us as the founding members, the affiliate, or whatever name we want to give ourselves? So, Andy, what is the significance of numbers in this business?
Okay, well, we well know that every customer that comes on board has to fall underneath the founder, or an early bird, as we so put it. So you can't have one of these, and I'll use the term guru that Marty used yesterday. You can't have one of these multi-level marketing guys or top email marketers going, I want a direct position. They go, nah, sorry, can't do that. You have to just register the same as everybody else, and you fall into a group, you fall into a customer base. So when it comes to seeing what numbers are coming through, you know, some of us have been in for 4, maybe 5 years, some 3, 2, and 1 year, but we've seen the numbers expand dramatically, and there's currently probably around 3.5 million customers on board. Now, if you think about it, there was only 1.4 million early birds, so that's doubled. So at least you get 2 customers as a minimum. But the thing we have to consider, well, not 2 customers, 2.8 is the 1 customer each, and then there's on top. But what you have to consider is that very shortly, with the products that we do have, this is likely to go viral. And when it goes viral, then customers come on board from all over the place. And we well know that there are currently 5.4 or 5.5 billion with a B potential customers that will have or use something that ONPASSIVE has to offer. So that's where it gets exciting.
Okay. Right. I think that's quite exciting. So, Collins, like Andy is saying, we want to look at numbers when it comes to ONPASSIVE from every angle. The number of founding members, affiliates, the number of products, the number of customers waiting out there. So let's look again. Let's go back to what Andy has started off with. Let's first of all concentrate on numbers in terms of potential customers. So potentially there is about averagely 5.4 to 5.6 billion potential customers. If you listen to Mike Ellis, he says he is not sure if we can take or we want to take all of the 5.6 billion customers. However, he is quite sure that there are products in the ecosystem that the 5.6 might need or will definitely need. So, Collins, what would this mean to us as a business?
Yeah, so let's look at ONPASSIVE. Research, how do you get customers? Because customers must need something. You must build something for customers to see. So if you don't have a viable product or a high value product, especially at this point in time where technology is growing, if you don't have that thing which is top notch, nobody will even look at it. It's just like people are looking at what will please them at this point. So what is the market looking for? You know, somebody will ask, oh, there is a lot of video conferencing platform. Why is ONPASSIVE building a video conferencing platform? There is a lot of online study application. Why are we still building some? But we're looking at the way business is growing. Sometimes most of the application cannot meet the business need anymore. Some of them are being redundant because they say, you know what, it doesn't meet our need. For instance, let's look at when Skype came. How many people can think of Skype anymore? Because now Skype is not suitable for business need. Most people jump all and they're using WhatsApp and stuff like that. Skype was a web application. Now they brought an app which everybody can use, which is WhatsApp. So you look at the way people, the way customers want their life to be easy. Now you're looking at what we have, the value of the product with the price point. So Mike Ellis is looking at the value. He said, all right, we're talking about 5.6 billion internet users or 5.5 billion internet users. Yes, not all of them will use O Connect. That is true. But there are things in, say, okay, let's say there are things in ONPASSIVE where everyone will not need it, but more people will use it. Say, we look at O Connect. What if there are 5.5 billion internet users and 2 billion customers want O Connect? We've taken 2 billion. Now, Academy comes in because of the value of Academy. What if there are 5.5 billion and other 2 billion customers come in? Remember, they are saying in 2027, online study application will be $1 trillion company. Put them together. What if ONPASSIVE take what? Just 1/4 of that market share, that market value. Now we're talking about the number. So I'm looking at the value of the product and the market. So we said, okay, 2 billion plus 2 billion, that is 4 billion, Academy and O Connect. What if O Tracker comes in and take 1 billion of that 5.5? We're talking about 5 billion already just for that. What about O Mail, which is free products? It will take a billion, a couple of billions as well, because people will come in because of the value. That's free products. What about O Trim? Talking about 1 billion, because each of them, they are multi-billion. So if you put the products coming and they're taking just 1 billion each, 20 products will take 20 billion customers, 20 billion users. That's the math. That is the calculation you're talking about. So everything will come with a B or hundreds of millions. So you put them together with the value. What happened? You blow the market. And that is the number. So, and as Andy said, when they are coming, we are just the tip of the iceberg. So the world population is what? Sometimes people get confused. We say 7 billion, right? And we're talking about 20 billion. It means one person can replicate, can buy multiple products. So this person come for product A and the person can buy product B. 1 billion buy this product, 1 billion buy this product. What's happening is 2 billion or 2 billion buy this. And the same 2 billion, 1 billion of this buy this particular product because they want to use for their business. 3 billion now is already in, you know. So we are talking about the volume of potential buyer. We are not looking at the volume of customers, like people that are living. The volume of potential buyer. I go to Walmart. By the time I check out, I'm checking out with multiple products. So one person come up with multiple products. That's the potential purchase we're talking of. So what is happening? And all of these purchases is coming through where? To all of us. That is mind-blowing if you look at it. And that's what Mike Ellis was just like, if you calculate, do the math, you twist it the way you twist it, we'll still come out with B.
All right, thank you. Andy, you're nodding. Do you just want to go ahead, or do you want me to ask my question?
You ask your question, Comfort. I'm agreeing with what Collins has said.
Okay, yeah, sure. Because, you know, from listening to Collins, he thinks that if we have just 5% or 2 to 5% of the market share, we are fine. However, this is me now thinking, right? Maybe I think that other customers do well with a tiny fraction of the market share because they don't have a huge number of either founding members or affiliates like Ash does have. Right now we have a couple of millions, and many, the door is still open for a few. So do you also think that with 2 to 5% of the market share, Ash would be able to deliver to us in terms of giving us the 100% freedom he's promising?
Right. Okay. So let's break this down, Comfort, a little bit further. We know that every single product that is a paid product within the ecosystem is a different or a new income stream. Okay. So if we take OConnect, the video conferencing platform that we have, and compare it to another system that actually made 138 billion last year. Now we know the product that we have is far superior to what's available there and at a far lower price point. So if we take 5% of that market, do the maths, it's about 6 odd billion. Okay, well, that's 50% of that is paid out in commissions. And there's 3 million of us. That's a lot of revenue. But if you then look at that as a door opener, an opportunity. Now we've got OTrim, for argument's sake. Now we know OTrim with some of the other companies that actually charge you to use a trim URL. They are billion-dollar companies in their own right anyway. And for us, that's free. And for customers that come on board that want to use it, that's for free. Now, we're not going to make anything out of that, but that's a huge market share. Now, again, picture this from the point of view that a customer comes on board to look at a video conferencing platform and goes, oh, like this one. Yeah, it's a fraction of the cost. It's value for money. It's got more features. I'm going to use that one. What else is in the ecosystem? Oh, I like the OTrim. That's fine. Now, we've taken a market share from the video conferencing platform market. Yeah, we don't need to earn from the OTrim scenario. And the vast majority of companies out there that have the rest of the systems that we currently, and I stress currently, offer are based upon data sales. And we don't do that either. We don't need to. So now you've got one main paying product that's currently in the ecosystem, and there are soon to be 50 plus. Every single one of those has a market. Some may be free because Ash will look at it from the point of view and going, do you know what? It's only, the market is only worth 10 billion worldwide. We don't need a share of that because we've already got a share of something else. Now, that's not big-headed. That's not, oh, we are the king. No, what we're saying is we have a product that actually does the job that you need it to do. But because of where it's placed and what it does, like OTrim, we don't need to charge for it. You know, we know there's O-Verify coming out shortly, and we also know that when you have to prove your details, prove who you are, what they call a KYC or know your customer, you have to get sufficient information to be able to say, yes, that is the person who's providing this information. Now, there is a process that you have to go through, and generally speaking, most companies will charge to find that information out or administer all of the details that then come in, because it's not an easy task. And generally, they charge anywhere between $5 and $8 a time per person. So think about this for 1 minute. Facebook, how many customers has Facebook got? 2 billion. If they were to be charged $5 per person to prove who they are, what do you think that would do for Facebook? That's a cost and a half. And many of these companies couldn't do that. Now, what we've done is said, you know what, hold on a second. We're going to go outside the realms. We're going to look for a company that can do that. We go, what if we've got 5.3 or 5.4 or 5.6 billion potential customers? If we were to take on half of those or 25% of those, how much would it cost the company? That's an expensive proposition. Right. Why don't we bring that in-house and be able to do that for ourselves and then not get charged for it? So that's what they've done. So then you then look at some of the other products that we know are coming out. And we know that each one of those will have a market sector and a value created within that market sector. So we know, for instance, there's an e-learning system online that generates over 250 billion in revenue every year. So if you simplify that system and create something that actually allows people to learn online and get the relevant accreditation to go along with that, but at a fraction of the cost of what is the norm, how many people do you think will use it? How many teachers do you think will use it? How many institutions do you think will use it? How much of that market share do you think we could take? 10%? Well, that's another 25 billion for a start. This changes the dynamics of the entire system. So when you've got one and you take 10% of that, it's 13.8 billion. And that, well, that's just one company. Sorry, if you take the entire market, it's probably 20 billion. So it's 200 billion, I beg your pardon. So 10% of that is 20. Then you've got an e-learning scenario that's likely to come on board very shortly, and that's worth 250 billion year on year. And we take 10% of that, that's another 25. So now we're up to 45 billion with two products. And as I said before, 50% of that is payable or paid back as a commission. So how much of that would you want?
All right. Thank you. Thanks so much. Sorry, I had a quick panic attack because my laptop was not charging and it was just 1 second away from going up, but I have it now in control. So, Collins, there's this contribution from Antilene, which I find very powerful and in line with our discussion. Let's talk about the power of compounding. The numbers are absolutely staggering.
Yes, Comfort. You know, we're talking about the share volume because compounding is something to do with founders, right?
Okay.
Yeah, so it's something to do with founders, which it's just a different
All right,
topic.
let's stay on volume then. Let's stay on volume.
We're talking about the market share and the share volume and stuff like that. Because when you talk compounding, now you're breaking down individual, you know, how you know the sales will replicate themselves within each affiliated members.
All right, let's stay on share.
Yeah, because this is something that founders need to know about the value of the product and the share volume of customers that are coming. You know, so when you look at it, like Mike Ellie said, you look at the share volume, and we touch about the product, the price point, the value. Why is it that Mr. Ashifra is adding value upon value upon value in each product? It's because when you add value, you attract more customers, you attract new customers. And we're talking about the 5.5 billion, 5.6 billion internet users and more. So I was just sitting thinking about, we know ONPASSIVE will always create new applications, new products, new programs. it can be physical, digital, and stuff like that. So say we have 50, just say 50 products. Let's just say 50 or say 25. And if each of that 25, they can bring a share volume out of the 5.5 billion internet users, they can take just say 500,000. And we have what? We have just 25 products. So if you look at it, it means we have multiplied the world population by 2. We are not even there. And that's why I'm looking at supermarket. When you go in to buy one thing and you're coming out with multiple stuff, multiple stuff is multiple stream of income, as Andy said. And when I said, the world will know our name, the world will know our name based on the share volume of customer, especially when some of them will just go viral and some of them can just capture 4 billion internet users. It is easy for things to go viral. It can be free, it can be for financial gain, those who come in and purchase. Say for each 1 billion will come in and buy. And all of this 1 billion, how many of us affiliated member early birds are there? Maybe we are just 1.4. It's just that we are tip of water in an ocean. Just a drop of water in an ocean, because this vast volume, as we know, nobody can go into ONPASSIVE except through the early birds affiliated founders. So if a founder is not affiliated, it means you will not be participating in this share volume, because if they give you the share volume, it means what's happening is it's something to go. It will go against the legality of what Mr. Ajbafara is doing. That's why they said you must be an affiliated member for you to be able to it means you are saying that you want to resell the product, and then you make a purchase of the product. Then they can give you that share volume of customers that are coming. And I always say 75, maybe 70% of this volume, most of them will not even be those who become affiliate. These are the people who have their own businesses. They have their own thing they are running, and they just want to do what? They just want to come and use the product because of the value to grow their own business. It can be a small business corporation. It can be a small business, medium size, or a large corporation. When they come, what would they see? Volume, the value of the product. And then they will go ahead, and make sales, make purchase. And then normal people like you and I, using it for whatever we're using it. Some of us, how many of us are affiliate in Zoom? Then we use Zoom every day. We use StreamYard every day, but we are not affiliate. What happened? We pay in, Andy pay in every month. You have to pay them. Just imagine 1 billion people are paying these products that we are using. Where is the money going? It's going to someone's pocket, right? It means this person will just make $1 billion straight away in a year. So it is so easy for ONPASSIVE to make that. And what we are seeing, like Mike Ellie said, is so tiny because we can even break it down. But what is coming to ONPASSIVE is bigger than what we are thinking now. Because Mr. Ajbafara look and say, my goodness, we don't even want it again. It's coming. It's like you've just released the wagon and it's uncontrollable. You know when something goes viral, it is difficult to control it. You cannot take it back because people say, I want it. And there is no way to stop it. So ONPASSIVE is like you've just released the wagon and there is no way you can stop it. The rocket is already going. So, and when it's going, what is people are looking at it and say, my goodness, this is so beautiful. We want it. Even if you don't want O Connect today, you want ODEX. You don't want ODEX, you want OPAL. You don't want OPAL, there is something ONPASSIVE. Everybody on this planet Earth will need it. It means the volume of products that is coming. There is no way you said you will not be in ONPASSIVE. And that is where the attraction is. The volume of customers that will come in can be free users, can be bad. Again, a free user can convert themselves to start to make purchase. And when they make purchase, what will happen? The market share will just explode. And that's how I see it. You come for one, and the next minute you look at, my goodness, I like that. I like this. And that's it. There's just everything on passive because Mr. Asmofara is very smart and he is looking at the well and look at all the products and say, you know what? I know what they want. This, people will want it. What if there is this? People will want it. And that volume will just come in. We are talking about 5.6 billion internet users, and ONPASSIVE can convert it to even 20 to 30 billion people because of the multiple buyers. A single buyer can turn to multiple buyers. So I'll leave it there, Comfort.
So something just came to mind, Andy. These numbers we are playing with this evening are massive. They are huge. Would this be what Ash is doing to us now, banking these customers for you and myself and the rest of our team, and the people that are with us here? Is that what people have been trying for ages to do by themselves with other businesses and stuff?
Yeah, the hardest part about most online affiliate businesses is that you have to keep or continue to find customers. Now, the difference here is that once you take on a customer and they have a product that is way superior to what's available on the marketplace, they're going to continue to use it. But then you encompass that with a single sign-on and all these other various products that are coming out. They're going to go, why would I need to go elsewhere? And everything is about a cycle situation. So Colin's mentioned this, and I think this is a huge point. There are 5.4 or 5.5 potential billion potential customers. These are people that currently use the internet. Now, the internet is growing every year by around about 198 million. So it goes from 5.6 to 5.8 and then to 6 and so on. So the estimation is that by 2030, there will be over 7 billion people using the internet. And every single one of these will have the capability to use something that we have, that ONPASSIVE has. So Collins is quite right. At the end of the day, that's not your market. If you've got 10 products that are paid products and you've got 6 billion people, you've potentially got 60 billion customers. Yeah. Got 100 products, that's 600 billion customers. People don't seem to grasp this. What we've said before, the cycle system is one of those systems where we get put into a rotator and the company does the marketing for us. So, if you've got and they find 3 customers for you, it's you plus 3, that's 4. 4 times 3, 12 plus your 4 is 16. 16 times 3, 48 plus your 16, 64, and so on. So, you've got all of these various different capabilities and various options. I think Comfort's struggling to get back in. Hold on just a second. Do you want to take this for a second while I deal with this, Collins?
Yeah, Andy, yes. So you just try. Yeah, so as we were saying, like Andy said, when you look at the market, we're talking about, I think the topic is about we're playing with numbers. So it's just our perspective. And we just want, like, for some of the affiliate to look at what ONPASSIVE, is bringing, just visualize it. So we don't want to narrow it down. Like sometimes when most of the affiliate will say, my goodness, where am I going to get the customers? Are you sure I'll be able to have some? Are you sure? All of those doubt. And that's why we say, okay, let's look at it. Look at the products, the value of the product. Ms. Ashfara said, I'm not coming to invent new things, but I'm coming to reinvent the internet space. We are reinventing the internet space. It means we're taking something that's already there, turn it again to be more beautiful, where everybody will want it because of the market, the way the market is changing. and we're looking at the internet space again and say, all right, we have 5.5 to 5.6 billion internet users. And some of them, they are paid users because they use the internet, they paid. So when we're talking about using the internet, we talk everything is going digital. So people shouldn't get confused when we said internet. No, because some people use, ONPASSIVE an internet business. No, it's an IT company that build solution for both on and offline. They build solution for the business, for companies and normal people like you and I to participate, to buy it. So it's nothing to do with what we know, but it's about, for instance, we're talking about Connect. It's a video conferencing platform. Most companies will use it. Small, large, and normal people, those who have meetings and they want to run their meetings, they want to, even individuals, can use it to run their meetings. Now, what about ODEX? ODEX is what? It's more of ticketing. We're talking about ticketing, customer relationship software, which is more ticketing. We look at the class of customer relationship or ticketing software. You're talking about Remedy, you're talking about ServiceNow. They are the giant in this world. ONPASSIVE is coming to be a major giant too as well in that sector of ticketing, to manage your customer expectation, to they can raise their issues and stuff. Company will use it. It's more of a company software. You and I will never use ODEX. But say airline can come and say, you know what, we want it. We want it because we have massive, customers, and we want to manage their expectation. What would they use? They will use ODEX because of what? The value, the quality, and what? The price. Because the rest, they are really expensive. Now we're talking about Academy, talking about Bless crowdfunding coming. So these are, web applications. They are software solutions for businesses, and more will be coming. Some of them we don't even know. We're talking about booking. That's a major market. Where you can book your hotel reservation, you can book your flight. You can event and a lot of things. These are all multi-billion-dollar company. And as we look at the market, we say, where is the market? So we just categorize. We say, all right, let's say 5.5 billion to 6 internet users are out there looking for what they want. Because you and I, every day we are on internet, we are searching. So nobody can say, oh, I'm not an internet. No, all of us, as long as you have a mobile phone, you have a laptop, at this point in time, this digital age, most people, 5.5 billion people are always there going to the internet. You are either looking for something. Is it dress you are looking for? Is it handbag? Men, Andy said, don't buy trousers because they will never fit. So we, in one way, we are looking for something in the internet. There are people who are looking for these products, digital products to enhance their business. That's why we said 5.5 billion. And we said, what if within that 5.5 billion internet users, 3 billion are looking for what ONPASSIVE has? It can be ODEX, OStaff, Academy, and Andy said we just mentioned here. You come in for one and you can buy 2 or 3 because it's just, you have a business. If you have a business, fine. One person can come in and buy 3. So that person have replicate, yourself how many times? Maybe 3 times or 2 times. So when you have 3 billion people looking for what we have, and each of these 3 billion, few of them or 2 billion decide to buy 3 products, how many billion we are talking about? We're talking about 6 billion, not 5.5 billion anymore. So that is the effect we're talking of. The market cap is there. So it's just growing and growing and growing and growing. And all of this market, what we're talking is coming into ONPASSIVE because we already have what it takes. The products are there. The product speaks for itself. So they will come in, they will participate, they will buy it. And where will they go? They will come to the affiliate. We are just a tip of water, a drop of water in an ocean. And these billions and billions of customers will come in one way or the other. They will look into ONPASSIVE, the ecosystem, and they'll purchase the product, and we'll be smiling. And that's what we're just talking about playing with numbers, looking at the numbers, looking at the vast numbers, and then we take a look at the products which we have now and said, my goodness, this will blow the well. And when it blows the well, it means it will just capture the internet space. And those who are looking for something like this will just dive in, and it will be in hundreds or billions upon billions of customers coming in.
I think the interesting point here is that, let's just put this into perspective. We are currently, let's call it 3 million. So we've got 1.4 million early birds, and there's at least another 1.6 million customers that have come on board. Now, many of the companies that have contacted me recently all go, oh, I've got 125,000 that have just set up with this company. This is all good. You go, hold on a second. We've been at it since September and we've got 1.5 million added. Not really interested. Thanks very much. But let's take this to the next level, so that by the end of this coming year, let's say we had 100 million customers. If we had 100 million customers at the end of next year, and we are currently, let's call it 3, then we're in the top 3%, because all these customers have to fall under an early bird, under an original, what we class as a founder, plus all of the affiliates that are then subsequently signed up. So, the groups just keep getting bigger and bigger. So how would you feel, for instance, if you were in the top 3% of everybody that signed up with Microsoft? Do you think that would make a difference to your life? I think there is absolutely amazing difference. I mean, come on, just think of what Microsoft has made over the course of the last 10 years. I can remember back in the 80s when Microsoft shares were being offered with IBM shares as a 50-50 deal. Now, IBM shares have maybe doubled in the last 30 years. Microsoft shares for 30,000 would have been worth over 2 million easily today. So, if you're in the top 3%, just think what it would mean to your business. Now, the beauty of this business is we don't have shareholders. We're not beholden to these guys. This is a private company, a privately run company that dictates what goes on and what is being paid out to subsequent affiliates. Now, that to me is more important than anything else. Why? Because all of these massive companies have gone, do you know what? You're not making enough money. I think you need to squeeze more out of the customers so we as shareholders can make some more money. No, not like that, is it? What do you think, Collins?
Andy, you're quite right. Most of it is being made by shareholders, but thank God, we don't have shareholders in ONPASSIVE. And so the share volume will do what? Come in, to the company and to the founders. We are all founding members, no shareholders. And that's the beauty about ONPASSIVE. And the way ONPASSIVE is designed is about everybody wins, everybody succeed. The business grow and succeed. So too, the founders too will grow and succeed, and the affiliate as well will grow and succeed. So the beauty is about what ONPASSIVE is producing. The value. I always stand by the value of the product, because if there is no value, Mr. Ash always talk about value. Provide value, and the customers will come. If you don't provide value, forget about it, because they will tell you, why should I use O Connect if O Connect is the same like Zoom, as people used to think. It's the same like Zoom. Why should I leave Zoom and come to O Connect? There is no way. Why should I leave, they call it Microsoft Team, and go to Zoom? if they are all the same? Why should I leave the how they call the other video conferencing platform? You know, there are a lot there, but we are talking about O Connect being the best now in the market. You know, it's the best in the market. So what will happen? The share volume will come in because people move. Look at it. How many of us can even think about Internet Explorer? I always go by this. We are using Google now as search engine. How many of us can remember that when there was no Google, people used to do their search in Internet Explorer?
Ask Jeeves. It was before your time, Collins, but it always used to be Ask Jeeves.
Yes.
What's that, Andy?
Well, like Google search, you know, things move on, as we well know. So things move on, but and now everybody says, "Oh, why don't you Google it? Why don't you ask Google for the information?" In other words, the wealth of information. Before, as Collins pointed out, it was either Internet Explorer or you went and asked Jeeves. There was a website called Ask Jeeves, which never took off in comparison to Google. Now, what we've got is we've got a system whereby we're not only creating, as we've already pointed out, value for money, but we're creating far superior products to what's available in the market today. So sooner or later, you're going to say, why haven't you unpassived it? You know, because we're going to get to that. Let's face it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So, and that's the beauty that technology moves. And when technology moves and become more attractive, what happens? It attracts more customers. So don't be surprised. We're talking about 5.5 billion, 5.6, and even 5 billion internet users are in unpassive. Because remember, the 5 billion, they are looking for something. Is it social media application? Do you want a place where you can have, have a place where it is more secured? You can have you can have your friends and your meetings and everything in a more secured environment. Why not ONET? ONET is more secure. You can have your groups, groups of the same interest in ONET. You can have your podcast because there are people buy podcasts, which is not cheap, but they can come to ONET and get it for free. So that market share of podcasts now will come where? Will come to unpassive for free. And they can start to look at what we have now, where they can use to enhance their own business. Maybe they can say, you know what? Now is the time for me to monetize, to make some money out of it. How do I monetize now using podcasts? Say, okay, as I said, you need to click and become an affiliate. You become an affiliate, and your podcast is making money and stuff. There's just a lot of unpassive. I said, anywhere in unpassive is gold mine. Because today I was having this chat we were chatting with the guy. This guy is an electrician. So he said, can I bring my business to unpassive? I said, yes, you can bring your business. I said, let me tell you, because you are a founder, let me tell you what unpassive can do for you and other businesses. Just imagine you come and you use OCreate, right? If you don't know, ask someone to use OCreate for you. When OCreate will be out, design your own website. Maybe put it electrician. You just put your number there, stuff like that. And then ask Mr. Ashmofara, when the time of extra traffic is there, purchase extra traffic, split it into two, push some to that your website. Your website you've created, then the rest can go for your product. Now, what will happen? All those people looking for plumbing within United Kingdom, your locality and your area, they're looking to maybe electrical stuff, or maybe you have like electrical problem in their house. They will contact you. They will come on into unpassive. They'll be tied under you. When they are tied under you, they can still come because you love your job and you don't want. You're making money now as electrician, and you can start provide work for those who are electricians who are not into unpassive. You can tell them, you know what, you have told me how much they charge as a subcontractor, and they give you half of the fee, half of the money. Now you can charge them in a lower rate and give the work out to those who are looking for a job. They can also come into unpassive. See where the journey is. You are making money as an electrician because they are coming, the traffic are coming to your website, and these people are tied under you. When they start to look on unpassive, they say, my God, I like that, I like that. The day they make purchase, you make commission. They ask for electrical work in certain areas, you fix it, you make money. So you are making money everywhere on passive. They are tied down. This man was like, my goodness, Collins, is that how unpassive is? I said, that is the truth about unpassive. Because Mr. Ashbufara built a platform for businesses to strive. And your business, because you love it and you don't want to do it, you can now be a boss. While you are appointing people and you're giving the work out, making commission out of the electrical work you are doing. Now you are not even doing it anymore, but you are appointing people, giving the job because you have a website to collect the customers and then outsource the customers to those who are looking for it through unpassive. And these people can still make purchase again into unpassive and you're making commission. So commission. And that's the share volume we are talking about. 5.5 billion people coming into unpassive to look for something through that. So those who have business, come in, you bring it into unpassive, go for extra traffic, point it there, you still suck these people come in. So when Mr. Ashbufara said, there are things on passive the whole world we need, it means everything on passive, the whole world we need it. But it depends on how you understand on passive and how you want to grow your business. And that's the share volume we're talking about.
So yes, sure. Thank you guys for being there, guys. This is the power of teamwork. So I found myself in a hot mess, but then everything was working as planned. Thank you so much. So Collins, if I get you well, if somebody brings their business and clocks into unpassive, is it okay that they come and put that here and buys just traffic because that's their only interest and they're still fine?
Yeah, so this guy is a founder and he wants to bring his business or asking. I say, yes, Mr. Ashbufara, if you love your business, you can create a website using OCreate, host it on a domain. Your website is running there and you can buy extra traffic and tell Mr. Ashbufara, I want half of my traffic to go here and this traffic to come to my unpassive business, be it OConnect, OCreate. So where are these customers coming? They are all signing up into unpassive, right? They will see it as well, see your business. So if they want someone, like for instance, that come for you looking for electrician to come, you can just go to unpassive and, oh yes, I've seen it there. Ring. What happened? You are calling an unpassivian again to come and do your job. Money is circulating within unpassive. He is making commission because you have the money to pay now for the electrical work. What if now say I'm an electrician and I say, all right, I will just take the customers and I'll outsource it. I'll say, all right, if you call, I'll just say, all right, there's somebody here, the person will come and do the job. And we are still taking money out of that person. And you can still direct the person to come to unpassive as well. Because all these people who are looking for electrical stuff, somebody will say, no, I go to that website and I saw it there, but you need to sign on, to be able to see, because you cannot see it out there. You must come into unpassive. So your site now is bringing more customers. Mr. Ash is driving traffic to you, to your site. That's a separate business within unpassive. So people will be capable to bring, because unpassive is about building a platform for all business to strive. Then you must be in unpassive. So now this is an extra money coming. For instance, like someone in Academy. You're teaching Academy, you are making extra. So you can still create the website using OCreate and throw traffic there. And all of these people, they will sign because they are looking for electrical. So electrical work, because the man is an electrician, they'll see it, but they have to sign on passive. And when they sign, they are in unpassive now. They are building a customer base. Not only would they come and look at it and repair, call the electrician to go and repair, but they'll also find something on passive they'll use. For instance, they will use OMail. There's no way they'll miss, because the moment they create, they'll have OMail. They'll see the social media application, net. My goodness, it's nice. What if this person who is looking for an electrician is a business person? The person will say, my goodness, there's OConnect there, I need it. And if they want to make money to the click, purchase OConnect, that come for what's happening. Now you start to make commission. They came for something else, and now they are stuck in unpassive. Because they've seen the beauty. This is a platform for everybody to strive. I don't know
Yeah, no, I know. I think my sister Vavina crowns it in very few words. Everything is limitless, as and no end is actually in sight. You're very true, sis, and that's I agree with you on that. So, Andy, if again, when you listen to Mike Ellis, God, he's one of those that when he discusses figures, you're just like, oh my God. So he is like, listen, with all these numbers that we have been playing with this evening, plus your participation in unpassive, be it as a founder affiliate or a new affiliate or whatever you want to call yourself. So these numbers plus your participation will get you to the desired top soonest. Is that something we can round up the session with? Plus whatever you have to
Yeah,
say.
there's two things I want to say to this. There has to be a cutoff at some point. Okay, yes, we've got 5.6 billion odd potential customers today, and this is for the for the products that we have. And as we've mentioned before, every paid product potentially increases that customer base again. But let's just take it that we got 5.3 billion customers now. If you run an email marketing business or an affiliate marketing business of any shape or form, you've got to know that the potential customers that you've got are your possible customer base. So if you had a potential customer base of 5.4 billion, it kind of becomes a no-brainer. Yeah, but once we reach potentially, and this is a guesstimate, so please don't quote me as such, but this is the guesstimate. Once you reach 100 million affiliates, why would you need any more? So if you get the opportunity to get in now and convert, become an affiliate, activate your account, your quid's in, you're going to win. Now, Alan G is just made a very good point here that Zoom's privacy laws have just changed, enabling them to delete or edit a video that you take online. Unfortunately, this is happening more and more. So we already know that Gmail can do exactly that. They can delete an email, they can edit your email, or they can delete your account if they don't like what you're saying. Because everything is based upon data, and every piece of data is passed to the relevant authorities. And the relevant authorities want to say, you can't say that. Now, we have free speech, so why can't you say that? But no, that might not be right. No, everybody has the right to free speech. Now, this is where the difference occurs. We have a system here that's we're not beholden to shareholders, so we have no issue with, sorry guys, we can say what we like because free speech is available. So ONPASSIVE will never edit or delete your videos. They won't change things or tell you can't say that because that doesn't go along with our narrative. You can say what you like. And this is an important factor moving forward because this is going to get more and more prevalent as time goes on. We already know that Facebook is suppressed. We already know that Google and YouTube have been told you can't do that because when you put a video up, they go, hold on a second, you can't say that, that's not allowed. And they send you a warning. We don't have that problem. So we have products that are going to be used by billions and billions of people. So why not get into it now?
Okay, thank you. Good question. So, Collins, any final word from you so that we'll round up, please?
Yeah, it's just what Andy have said. It's better to get in, because there is no better time for you to get in than now. Because as you said, you never know. We never know. Maybe and honestly, when you think about what Andy is saying, is logical, because you cannot 5.5 billion internet users cannot be an affiliate. It's impossible. So at some point there will be a cutoff, and somebody will say, what if they cut off? Do you think people can just come and pay? No, yes. At the end of the day, Microsoft doesn't have, Bill Gates don't have affiliate. But look at the trillions of dollars they are making. There are companies, Tesla don't have affiliate. They are just in the share market. And when you go, they make your money from all of those shares, those stock. They milk everything and disappeared. So they don't even have affiliate. But he's making his money. There's a lot of business with no affiliate. So when Mr. Ashbufara comes with this particular affiliate program, it's just about blessing. He wants to bless some people, because he could have just stayed and said, you know what, I'll go ahead. I don't want all of this headache. I'll do my stuff and become the world richest man. It's possible. Be among the world greatest. But he said, what is more fulfilling? The fulfilling part is about blessing people. It's about giving people the opportunity to come in. And when we are complaining, for how much? It's just peanut. Last time I was thinking, and I asked myself, if you want to go into Forex, Mr. Comfort, the truth is, I've done it. 250, some of the platform is the minimum you can put. Minimum $250 or pounds. And when you put it, you start trading, you open your trade. How much will you make within a day? Maybe sometimes it's just 2 pounds or 1 pound if you're not careful. But we are talking about something which is less than $250. If you put everything together, it's just about 240, or now it's 190. Put everything together. And they tell you that it's not a get rich quick, but it is you are creating a generational wealth to come. This is what you will leave legacy, because Mr. Ash Mufara is thinking about doing good. I want you to be able to do good. You cannot give what you don't have. That's the truth. How do you do good with something so small? The amount that you put in together to purchase the product is so small, and the CEO is telling you, looking you right in the eyes and said, I promise you, you will be able to do good. Your cup will overflow until people will scramble for the rest that will be falling apart. So that's a big statement. It means he is ready to share regardless. He is not looking at the peanut that we come in with, but he just wants you to have that heart, that believe in him, come in, so he can share this world with you, so you can have that time and financial freedom to go out and do the same to others. That's the reason why they have this affiliate position. The affiliate position is not that traditional affiliate we are thinking about, where they take your stuff, every day you have to pay in and pay in and pay in. This is so different. It's about bringing you to a state where you will be able to help others, paying less, doing less, but earning more, and then give you the ability to help others. That's all about ONPASSIVE. And if we cannot see this and take the opportunity, what else? If you're not in ONPASSIVE, then I don't know. I don't know, because even our normal jobs, it's not enough for us to even go out and do good. It's not even okay for you and your family. Talk less of going out and bless people. So that's where I'll end this. Comfort is built. ONPASSIVE is so beautiful. And take a look. Come in.
Right. Sure. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for the powerful contributions in the chat. Thank you, Collins and Andy, for always being there. And we appreciate you all, guys. Go ahead and subscribe if you're yet to, or if you're new here. If you have any questions, just drop them in the chat, and we'll see you again really soon. Thank you, and bye.